pictures there everywhere, no be the one with the crop. Number one in this game, I be like king, I me the top. As I dig here, I'm living in Kano, and as we dey do the living in Kano, it's like the interview is living in Kano. We are living in Kano, and we are not living in Kano based on say we still living in Kano.
Be like.
I believe, yes I believe, I will build a future that is not for me. Take away the chaos, advocate for.
Hello guys, welcome back to Living in Kano, your number one spotlight podcast on history, culture, and talent. Today on the studio we have a multi-talented artist, a songwriter, a rapper, and a singer. I'm your amazing host for Out of Kano, and I will be taking you on this adventure. Okay, Emmy Flexy, welcome to our podcast. I welcome you to this special episode of Living in Kano.
Thanks, man. What's good, my bro?
Very good, boss. Alright, now let's take it one step at a time. Can you briefly introduce yourself and share a little of your background?
Okay. The name is Emmanuel Samson Chibompam.
Okay.
I'm an Igbo boy by tribe. I'm from Imo State.
Okay.
Born and brought up in Kano, though. I'm a graduate of medical biochemistry, BUK. I think that's the least. And I do music. I'm a rapper. More of a rapper, though. I'm a songwriter too.
Okay, Emmy Flexy, you have actually said a lot about yourself. You have actually had a great journey growing up in Kano. How does growing up in Kano influence your love for music?
Like that question is actually it's coming from two places. Do you understand? It did because growing up in Kano, I still met quite a lot of musicians because we still have one or two musicians in Kano, even if they are not known. We have our own celebrities. I listen to quite a few of them that have actually gone to a place, at least in the music setting. So it did, and at some point, from the settings of growing up in Kano, I cannot say yes to because you and I know how it is when it comes to entertainment around Kano.
True,
we are still coming up,
yeah.
So it's more or less like the urban world and joining. Like I was just joining the two to get to this point that I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned some musicians we don't really know, some artists anyway that people don't really know, but you actually worked with them, you learned from them, and you were looking up to them. How does the environment have any effect on your kind of music?
Kano as an environment.
Yeah.
It does now. It does a lot. The environment has a very, very but the thing is that we can't say it's the environment and we can say it's the environment too. But the environment actually has a lot of effects coming up with the fact that this is actually a northern state, you understand?
Okay.
And music is not thriving that much. If we want to even check for the celeb level in Kano, like even in the music scene,
yes,
we'll look at actors more from the celeb levels than musicians from the Kano setting. So I'll say it has effect, strong effect. So.
That's actually very incredible. I've seen so many of your performances on stage and even some of your singles. You're actually very incredible. I see the way you actually push into music. You are naturally talented in music.
Thanks, man.
And that's what really prompted me to say I really have to have a chat with you. I believe we are your fan, actually getting to know a lot about you. Taking us to this question, what challenges have you really faced as an upcoming artist in Kano?
Okay, as an upcoming artist in Kano, on a personal, I have faced quite a lot of challenges, like to be heard. Do you understand?
Yeah.
In this Kano, we have a lot of talent. For you to even be one talent that is being heard is really amazing. It's applaudable because it's not easy. You have to actually carve a niche for your own self, and for you to be heard, you have to put in a lot of work. So the biggest challenge was not even putting in a lot of work because you must put in a lot of work.
Sure.
But the biggest challenge was how to actually put in a lot of work, because you can be putting in work and it's not working. So putting in a lot of work in a place that's working, that's the major. So the major challenge was how to put in work, and by the grace of God, I did it from my own point of view, and at least there's a progress. Let me use the word, there's progress. Yeah,
Okay, in your days, you said you schooled in BUK. Like when you were a student, like were you into music when you were in school?
definitely.
Okay.
I'm like BUK is my home. If I very I was very popular then in
Okay.
BUK and Flexy. Yeah, I won quite a lot of rap battles. I started with rap battles when I was in short. Like my music career journey
Yeah.
actually started with rap battles.
Okay.
So won quite a lot of rap battles hosted by both Techno, UBA, quite a lot of brands. Let me not call much. Quite a lot of brands. So that was how my music journey started. So BUK shaped me. Let me just say shaped me. The talent has been there, but BUK shaped it. They brought it out.
Okay. Emmy Flexy. Remind me that is this Batman, right?
No, it's not Batman. It's Bat guy.
Okay, bad guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
inflected Bat guy.
Flexy bad guy. I saw you on stage on Luna show. I was actually there. I saw the energy. I saw the way you were so like you didn't even. I was like, who is this person? I didn't even know you were actually from Kano. It was the charisma, the way you handle the mic. I was like, wow, is this person really an upcoming artist? I was like, wow, it actually blew my mind. That actually showed the talent in you. The talent is natural, and I actually celebrate it a lot. The fact that you started from Kano is something to actually
Yeah.
celebrate. I'm taking us to this question. Okay, can you tell us what makes you feel your kind of music is actually unique, and what describe your kind of sound?
Okay, I will just tell you for free. Let's not make it. Let me just make it simple. I'm a freestyle rapper. I
Okay.
freestyle and I write.
Okay.
You understand? So for the freestyle, I'm the type of person that I can just come to a settings like a show, and I can totally use everything I see there to rap.
Okay.
Everything. So that's my own uniqueness at this point in time, because I cannot say in the whole world, because I know we still have quite a lot of freestylers in the whole world. But in Kano, I don't think anybody does that. Or have you seen?
No.
So that's just my own part of uniqueness. And when it comes to on a general term,
Yeah.
I do alternative music.
Okay.
Alternative music, that's what I do, because I can come in this song and just do something, and come in this other song and do something. So I do alternative music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I listened to I listened to your song, and I realized your music is more or less of street energy and motivation. What makes you feel Kano or your street or your society needs your kind of music?
Man, everybody needs, don't you want to be motivated?
Motivation is actually
I
nice.
feel like it's motivation that made you start this stuff.
Yes.
You got motivated, even if not by anybody, by yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Before you get motivated by yourself, you have actually got motivated by somebody. Though your biggest motivation is yourself.
True.
So definitely, I'm putting myself into that sound. So definitely, even you, you will have to want to relate with it.
I like this particular song of yours. I listened to that song like severally today. I was like, wow, like you sound like like Eriga. You get like there's this motivation that comes out of your song, and I actually feel your jam. Taking us to this question, I mean, and can you tell us how how can you describe your breakthrough or your proud moment? Like, what is this proud moment in your career that makes you feel wow? People like the street actually appreciating what I'm doing, and
Okay.
what's that particular moment?
I can't actually recall the year, but I think 2020 or so,
Okay,
Kano got bars. I was It was a rap battle. It was hosted by Cool FM, Mr. Mega.
okay,
So I was among the contestants. We were 10, and I emerged the winner.
wow,
Man, that was my breakthrough moment. That was yeah, that the putting of work that I told you came in,
yeah,
because that gave me a pace in the music industry. Like, who is this guy that won out of 10 solid rappers and stuff like that? So I would say that was my first proud moments during my journey. Then other proud moments started coming, gigs started coming, music. I dropped quite a lot of music, and my song started charting in Cool FM, charting a rap song charted till I think number 4
wow.
in Cool FM. It's a rap song I did as of then. So those times were my proud moments, and for me to keep going on from 2020 till now,
Yeah.
and I won't say I won't be proud, but I should be proud. I haven't still lost that relevance till now. I still like, it's something to tell God thank you for. Instead of degrading, I'm actually upgrading.
Going higher.
So
That's actually a very good and a very proud moment for you. Full FM is actually a big brand in Kano, and I see the way they put a lot in entertainment industry. For you to go to that kind of battle and emerge number one, like how I can imagine, I can actually imagine the wave in that competition.
Yeah.
Like, who can you remember anybody that you felt like anybody that gave you this tension of oh, you should say I
A
feel this
lot.
thing.
A lot. Have you heard of Decipher?
Decipher, I know, not really.
Can check him maybe after now.
Okay.
Maxi, that guy is, in short, he was my first contestant. Do you know when someone you grew up
Yeah.
watching too? Because before I started, he was there, he was rapping too. He was rapping with quite a little of my, like some of my guys, you understand, around the street, and he was like incredible. I can't just say good is no is an understatement.
Yeah.
So he was my first contestant. I won't lie to you, I was panicked, man. But I just felt like if I can cross that stage,
Yeah.
then so yeah, strong heavyweight rappers.
Your kind of ideology, your resilience is actually what brings you this far, and I'm super proud of your kind of people. I'm taking us to this question. I didn't want to bring it now, but let me just put it now so that we'll just due to the energy we have at the moment. What role do you think, like, what role do you think this platform living in Kano is actually playing in bringing out local talents in Kano? You and I know that we have a lot of talents in Kano which are not actually, like, they're not really heard. The people don't really know they actually exist. I'm very sure so many people are surprised you're actually from Kano, like you were born and brought up in
Yeah,
Kano.
yeah.
What role do you think the platform called Living in Kano are actually playing in terms of bringing out local talents?
Okay. I think I'll give the organizers of this platform 100% kudos, because for you to even have this type of knowledge to bring out something like this is really amazing. The idea behind it and even the work you are putting in. I actually checked you out. I checked you out. I saw a couple of Kano talents that you have featured in your podcast, and I
Yeah.
was really impressed. I was like, yeah, at least that's good, because things like these are the type of things that we need to bring out young talents. One or two times, even if they come around, they can still showcase their talent, especially if it's the simple ones.
Yeah.
Like if it's the type of talent that you can just showcase in the platform, it can actually still give them an edge. You understand? So you guys are actually doing well. You guys are doing well. An artist can be known from anywhere. It's a dancer can be known from anywhere. I can just pop in YouTube and your page will come, and I just see this my own video.
Yeah.
Even if it's someone that it's not necessary that the whole Kano can know you.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So like someone that is new in Kano be like, who is this person? So they can just bump in and get to know more about you. So I can say 100% kudos. Is actually shaping the entertainment too. It's giving the entertainment an edge. Even if someone is out there in the other part of Nigeria and they are Kano to have a podcast. It's really a nice one. 100%, 100 blessings to them.
Thank you very much. You have actually give us a lot of words, and I actually believe it came directly from what you feel. Taking us to this question, is there any moment? Do you have any moment in your career so far in Kano, like any, should I call it terrible or horrible or challenging moments you've had so far in your career that you feel it actually fueled you or it actually encouraged you to do more? Maybe family pressure, maybe when you started, maybe let's say low views or lack of engagement. Do you have any kind of like moment you felt or like giving up on your music, but you still stand strong and here you are today?
Everybody has their challenging moments.
Okay.
But it just depends on how you handle your challenging moments. You understand?
Yeah.
I've had my own challenging moments. I can't really say when
And
where. You understand? But during in the Kano settings, a lot. That was what shaped me. You understand? Respect talent.
yeah.
You understand? The type of talents we have here, if they are being not even respected, I don't know the best word to use to come in play though. But if those talents are being given the opportunities, when I started, I begged. Like I can see it anywhere. When I see an upcoming artist out there, like all of us are upcoming though. But when I see one artist coming up and they are telling him that he's not going to perform the show, or maybe his name was in the show and he didn't perform and he's angry, I just laugh. I begged like a lot of times just for me to get that platform at some point till I started proving myself. So it was, I felt like my biggest challenges was not me begging though, but for the fact that I had to beg to get show, to get to show myself, to get to give you guys something that people are being paid for a very huge amount of money. So so that's my own challenges growing up. And maybe there was a show that I was performing and the lights went off. But though that day was like, man, I kept on performing even in darkness. I was performing and people started shouting like, how? Like, so till the light came up. So these are my two challenging moments, I think.
Okay, like do you have any challenge from maybe family, or let's say family pressure?
My mom and dad never wanted me to do music at all. They never wanted me to do music at all. But as time goes on, they actually had to accept their fate, because man, music is do or die for me.
So for music now, you don't get plan B, yeah.
If I get plan B, now still music.
That's actually very incredible. I like your resilience, and I will keep on saying it. I watch your music, I'm listening to your music, and I see this creativity. I actually see this voice that actually brings out the real identity. I mean, the real voice of the street. I believe your fan will really want you. I believe people watching this podcast will really want you to, let's say, maybe give us a freestyle. Let's actually see what Emmy is actually bringing to Kano entertainment, the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just do a little stuff like maybe they should come close to me, maybe because I'm greatness. Yeah. Sometimes I look at myself like I'm the king in these many lions, but I may be the royal highness. All these rappers when they jungle me, ain't no mumble rapper, but when they talk, they go tumble me. Nobody fit fumble me. Like a WWE wrestler, they want Royal Rumble me, but I came twice. King in this game, I be like John Cena, never gonna give up. I'm who be John Cena. Wow. I'm the best in this. Like who want John Cena? What's the close? I'm giving them vibe like the John Cena. Too many clicks like the mouse in my front. They be too small. They be like Christ. So I'm waiting talk for the stop. I'm never stopping in the game. I make the one the flop. These rappers be like PC. When I touch my system, it's Apple. Like who won the flop? I judging in this rap like I turn to club. You can't coach this guy. Me self no flop. My pictures there everywhere. No be the one with the crop. Number one in this game. I be like king. Now me the top. As I dig here, I'm living in Kano. And as we do the living in Kano, it's like the interview is living in Kano. We are living in Kano and we are not living in Kano. Based on say we still living in Kano.
Wow, like thank you very much. Like I was lost. I thought I was actually in the studio already. You're actually very amazing, so talented, so incredible. You have a great vocal, and I actually admire your talent so well. Thank you very much for staying with us. Thank you very much for coming. Emmy Flexy, I see you going bigger, going higher.
Thanks, man.
I see you going bigger by God's grace, and we definitely wish to host you back in living in Kano again. Thank you very much for coming. All right, viewers, this way we wrap it up on this segment of Living in Kano. I've been your amazing host, Forward of Kano, first son of Dabo, and from here I will actually say, if you have a story you really want us to host you here, maybe you have a talent you really want to talk about, you want to showcase it to the city, to Nigeria, to Africa, you can actually check our bio. You have all the details you need. Just give us a message and you have us at your service. At this point and at this particular time, I will say till we meet again, guys.
Wani garin da ake kurba manja na zalla. Wani gari bai kai gabas da nisa ba. Wani gari bai canja ja a suna ba. Wani gari bai kai arewa hali ba. Wani garin da ake kurba manja na zalla.